As a CEO, if I'm not having to be engaged in compliance issues or matters, it leaves me available to focus on other aspects of the business.
I'm much more comfortable today than I was 3 years ago. I'll just put it that way.
As CEO, continuity has provided me with peace of mind to know exactly what has been completed and if something is falling through the cracks.
We wanted to become a little more proactive on the front end rather than just being reactive to findings.
It allows me to access the report or access the information on my time.
As a senior person here, compliance and dealing with all of those issues that come at us in ever-changing ways, we've got to be on top of it. The regulators and our board is looking to us to make sure that we are on top of it.
I will receive a report that tells me if anything is past due on the to-do list that has been assigned to any employee that we have at the bank. And that peace of mind in today's world, with the regulatory changes that have taken place as quickly as they've taken place, that is very important.
This does have the expertise built into it. You're constantly being updated with the regulatory alerts, the changes, what needs to be done. There's workflows built into it, so it does draw a complete circle around it on a very value proposition basis, because we're still going to have, no matter how many people you hired and dedicated to compliance, you still have to have the subject matter experts driving the bus.
The knowledge of the people at Continuity that we've partnered with is really extraordinary. It's not often I would pay that kind of compliment, but they are some of the smartest people I've run into.
When you're trying to bring in an expert to help you assess things from either risk assessments, policies, other compliance matters, you want as broad of input and experience as you can get.
Those people have backgrounds in compliance, and then Jason on his side, I mean, his people have experience in software development and how the software can work for the customer.
They have the background with the regulatory agencies to back up their claims. They have the skills and to work with people who are just trying to fight their way through these difficult times that we're in with the new regulations coming down.
You also want people that have been on the ground performing those duties in financial institutions and in the regulatory agencies so that they can come together and really figure out what works.
You need to be trepidatious. Don't be naive and think that this will solve all of your compliance problems. It will not, but it's going to help you tremendously. It's going to help you get over some hurdles that heretofore you've not been able to get over.
For me, the biggest one is the efficiency, the fact that what is being provided to us is being provided to us so efficiently.
I think it's been very efficient as well as effective. So I think the knowledge is probably the most important and the most valuable thing, but I think it pays for itself.
All of that allows you to say, look, here's the check-ins. We know that people are going to be doing their work throughout the course of the month. I don't really have to spend a lot of time worrying about it. All I need to do is focus on what I need to do for compliance, know that I'll have an update every month with what other folks are doing on their compliance and issues that they have coming down their workflow pike, and I can get back to worrying about growing the business.
It's less disruptive to me because the reports that I now get are more succinct.
We're able to automate the compliance program. We can get rid of Excel spreadsheets. Human error is lessened through the tracking system that they provide.
I have to trust what they say, and this is important stuff. There's certainly are penalties out there for a bank that doesn't do it right. So if I have to trust what they tell me, that's a partner.